Once upon a time there lived a kind and gentle girl named Cinderella. She lived with her loving father in a warm home filled with laughter and care. Cinderella's mother had died when she was very small. Cinderella's father remarried another woman, believing his daughter needed a mother's love. The woman had two daughters, both the same age as Cinderella. Years passed. One day Cinderella's father fell ill and passed away.
Dad, please don't leave me alone.
On that day onwards, Cinderella's life changed completely. Her stepmother forced her to do all the housework and made her wear old torn dresses. She took all of Cinderella's beautiful clothes and gave them to her daughters.
Cinderella, why are you standing there? The clothes are still dirty. Take them to the river and wash them properly.
Cinderella ate leftover food, never getting enough to fill her hunger. Her stepsisters were free to go outside, but Cinderella was never allowed to leave, burdened with all the household work. At night, she slept on the cold floor beside the fireplace. One night, while sleeping, Cinderella dreamed of a beautiful castle. On next morning, a royal message spread throughout the kingdom. The king was hosting a grand ball so the prince could choose his future wife. All young women of the kingdom were invited. A golden invitation arrived at Cinderella's house, carried by birds. Her stepsisters leaped with excitement. When Cinderella saw the invitation, her heart sparkled with hope. But her hope vanished quickly. The stepmother gave her more work.
How many times must I tell you? I expect this courtyard spotless by the time I return, do you understand me?
Leaving her behind as the carriage carried the sisters away. Cinderella stood alone on the dusty road, watching happiness disappear. That night, she sat in the garden under moonlight, her heart heavy. Fireflies began to glow around her. From that soft light appeared a magical fairy cat, gentle and glowing. With a wave of magic, Cinderella's torn dress transformed into a shining gown. Crystal shoes formed on her paws. A pumpkin turned into a golden carriage. And tiny mice transformed into royal driver cats. The fairy silently warned her by pointing to the glowing moon clock. You must return before midnight, or the magic will fade. At the grand ballroom, Cinderella entered glowing like a dream. All eyes turned toward her. The prince had noticed her immediately. They danced gracefully under sparkling lights. Time felt frozen as joy filled her heart. As the clock moved closer to midnight, Cinderella remembered the warning and felt fear. Cinderella ran in panic, and one glass shoe fell from her paw. She disappeared into the night as the magic faded. And the prince found Cinderella's shining glass shoe. The next day, the prince searched the entire kingdom for the girl whose foot would fit the glass shoe, declaring that he would marry her. When the prince arrived at Cinderella's home, the stepmother tried to stop Cinderella from coming forward. The stepsisters eagerly tried on the shoe, forcing their feet into it, but it did not fit. At last, Cinderella slipped the glass shoe onto her foot, and it fit perfectly. The prince recognized her instantly, and her true story was finally known. With a kind heart, Cinderella forgave her stepfamily and chose to walk forward with grace instead of anger. In the end, Cinderella married the prince and finally found the life she had once only dreamed of.